Hey, let's take a look at this model kit I finally finished today. It is the Gundam Asmoday. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. It's a Urdir Hunt from the Iron-Blooded Orphans. I've never seen this series. I'm sure it's great, but I've never seen the series. Now, here's what I came up with. This is my final version of him, at least for now. I do need to get some like tweezers to get this on here, because this was a pain in the butt to get this one on here. When you're trying to get this sticker on, it keeps on wanting to turn upside down. Let me zoom in a little bit so I don't have to hold it so close. So I need to put all 4 of those stickers on. There's some other stickers that, like on these right here, these little fin panels right here, I did not want to put all those on. I was like, you know what? I can either paint those or just not really worry about those. I feel like this needed something right here. Since this right here became this became this. I need to probably zoom it out then. I just wanted to get some detailing there. This probably needed to be colored. But you know what? I feel like if I need to touch this up, I can touch it up with a Gundam pen, like a really fine point. The stickers right here, oh man, it does look crappy now. But I think I did okay with the other one. The yellow stickers right there. The toes were really, I'm not sure I got them right, but I had to press those little plastics in there, and I was going to glue them in, but it says you're supposed to take them out and make them to little grabby hands for something. Yeah. I don't know. The feet look like high-top shoes. It's really weird. It's a very unusual looking Gundam, and it almost looks like a female because the hips are way wider than the shoulders, even though it's got these shoulder pads on. But I'm just talking about the frame of the shoulders. The shoulders, of course, it's got extra, like almost like a butterfly joint. It goes up right here. It's got a swivel right here, and there's a lot of extra joints right there in the shoulders. The eyes were not as challenging as I thought they were going to be. They were actually not that bad. This sticker on the back wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be either. This one, at first it threw me for a loop. It's a little tiny, like just a line. But after you got the other one in place, it just kind of set up inside of it. There's a few other stickers I neglected to put on, like the purple around this right here. I didn't put the little yellow things on yet right here because I feel like I need to get, again, tweezers. I didn't have any tweezers with me, but I did use a screwdriver. Well, a teeny tiny little screwdriver. It's about the same size. Those yellow things on this, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They want me to put little yellow things, the little circles and the things going on this, the tips right here. No, thank you. That's a lot of extra crazy work to get it to look like that. I'd honestly rather paint it with a paint pen, maybe make it gold. I don't know. I was wondering about this. Like, these colors are almost exactly the same, if not the same, but they're on different spools. That's really weird. Usually the tops are white of these things, or in this situation, gray. All right, so overall, this kit, I don't know what it is. I guess I'm old, but it's frustrating. I'm about to get another V Gundam in the mail from back in the 90s, and I remember that series was a lot of fun to put together. I already have that particular Gundam kit, but man, it's so much fun. I'm going to get another one to see, am I getting too old to do these kits, or is it just they're getting tinier and tinier and tinier and tinier with a little teeny tiny pieces you got to put together? All right, so for articulation, let's look at articulation. His head's on a ball joint. It's a really unusual head too, by the way. It kind of reminds me of a butterfly or something. Speaking of butterfly, he's got butterfly joints here. His armor, shoulder pads like this. The arm can go out, and it's a lot of extra articulation here. Like it's just like a swing articulation, a ball right there, a swivel right there, a swivel at the bicep. So it goes forward, backwards, all over the place. It's crazy articulated right there. The elbows, or the shoulders. The elbows go over 90 degrees, but it's a single joint, so it's not like it's a double joint. Most of the time you get double joints that can do that, but single joints you rarely ever can do that. These right here move, which at first I thought was going to be ridiculous. Oh, this was a sticker, but it looks pretty good, I think. I just want to knock this weapon out. This is his sword thing, sort of. He's got these huge water cannon looking things. His hands are, of course, a ball joint. He only comes with one set of hands, which is fine by me. That's less stuff to keep up with. Oh, by the way, these are the extra pieces you won't be needing. I like to hold on to them for whatever reason. And these are also what you don't need. You also use the wire for something to do with his weapon. I don't care. I just, not really. Oh, and he does come with a gun, but I'm not a gun person. I'm more of a sword person. And these things right here, you take off the tip of that and use them for something. I'm not really interested in that, to be honest with you. I like this right here. It reminds me of, you ever had the Terminator action figures, and they had the spring-loaded things right here? Now, they're not spring-loaded. That's not like a rubber right there, but it reminds me of the gold Terminator I had that you pulled back and he punches. Speaking of pullback, he's got an ab crunch in his upper torso. It's very limited, though, because of the pieces back here. But down there at the bottom, it is a ball joint. His legs are on a swivel and kick, or like swivel here and swivel out. His legs are on a double joint. There's a joint here and a joint here. So you got this joint, and then you got the other joint. So you got all the way straight as you can go. You can bend this one, and then you can bend the other one to get pretty much 90 degrees. His feet have crazy articulation. There's a ball joint at the heel. There's a swivel joint that connects the front and the back halves of the pieces. There's a heel tip that really can help you like perch on a limb if he's a bird. He looks kind of like bird feet. So his feet look like birds inside of sneakers, like bird shoe sneakers, sort of. He's got the articulation right there, and of course that whole thing is an ankle rocker. So he's not gonna have a hard time standing at all. I mean, this is one of those Gundams you don't want to worry about standing, but he could take a dive off of your shelf. So don't do like I did back in the 90s whenever I had my Sazabi sitting on the shelf of it was actually on the mantle of the fireplace. And of course I used to do calisthenics, which is like aerobics for men with Gilead and Bodies in Motion. Pump you up, that's right. Yeah, unfortunately, the floor wasn't as secure as I thought it was, and he took a dive. And never did exercise in. That's why I'm fat, all because of that. All right, here he is from the back side. Here he is in the front side. It's about 6 inches tall. Here he is on the ground, like Dagon. Oh yeah, he also has these little bars right here, which move for no apparent reason. So yeah, he's about 6 inches tall. I'm guessing maybe 7 inches at most. I could get a measurement out to let you know that, but I think you're fine with that. So guys, is this one of the model kits that you personally own? Did you get it for your collection? If you didn't, if you did, let me know what you did as far as stickers and paint. Do I need to actually do any more paint? I think I got the eyes right, because at first I thought they were crooked, but I just manipulated them a little bit. And did you do anything with these? Like, I feel like that needs some paint right there. There's some things that weren't listed for paint, like that right there. I want to put some paint on maybe. These fin panels have stickers, but I like them the way they are, honestly. Maybe underneath I'd want to put stickers or paint. Kind of like when I did my Sazabi, I didn't, the tops was still red, well, pink, but I painted them red. The bottoms I did black. This feels like it needs to blend in a little bit better. Like it's just sticking like a sore thumb. I feel like I can do something with that. Maybe even give it a little bit more definition, some lines. I don't know. This feels like it can be done something right here on the knees. And this feels very plain. So yeah, let me know below if you've done anything different with yours. And I think this is a solid kit. I think it's a really nice looking kit. I think it's very different. I'm so, trying to get different ones than the regular, boring white Gundams. And I wouldn't say boring, I guess I shouldn't say it, but it's just like you get one that look the same as all of them. This right here, instead of having side skirts, he's got side missiles. So the little articulation point right there that would normally go with a side skirt, it's for the missiles. So you can put the missiles up, missiles down. It's not that much you can do with those missiles. But he does not have a side skirt. Oh yeah, there are also stickers on his knees right there, which I have a feeling though they're going to scratch off over time. All right, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day today, and a comment below if you actually have seen this anime and if I should see it. I am still working on another anime, Gundam Seed Destiny. I started it. I need to finish it. Oh, and Witch from Mercury is another one I probably need to see since it's the newest one. I don't know. A lot of the Gundams, they're like Yu-Gi-Oh, and I do not care. I want to see like Gundam, like the V Gundam series. Love that one. Gundam Wing was okay. I know a lot of people think that's the greatest Gundam ever. G Gundam was a very different Gundam, but I liked it in its own respect. So it was a little bit too much like Yu-Gi-Oh for me, you know, where there's just like, it's not even realistic, but they're not putting in toys like in those, whatever the ones that are like build fighters. I think that's the ones you put in toys. I like the kids. I don't really care for the anime. It's really driven toward kids that want to play card games or something. So I do like the V Gundam. F91 was a good series. Oh, what was it? I'm trying to really remember. Those are really good series. It's one of the very first series I ever saw, and I thought it was fantastic. It wasn't Wing Gundam. Everybody else is like, Wing Gundam is probably, if you're an American, Wing Gundam was probably your first cartoon or anime or whatever of Gundam. It was definitely not mine. I saw mine during college. I was in the anime club, and it was just mostly Gundam movies. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.